All right. I am your host, Shane. Welcome to Mountain Crypto. We are going to take a look at Bitcoin this morning. We're going to take a look at the charts. We're going to talk about crypto and people involved with Bitcoin and crypto going to jail. What does that look like? What does that mean? I want to thank you all for tuning in. Let's get right into it. This is going to be quick. Today on our charts, we got the market cap has gone up to 2,273,000,000,000, almost 74 billion, looking like we're headed that direction. We got Bitcoin at 62,251, so we have maintained the level above $60,000. That's good news. We were just talking about that yesterday. Ethereum is still lagging, but has an increase of 1.7%. Not quite the 2.5% that Bitcoin's had in the last 24 hours, but hey, it's looking good. Other top 10, we got Solana at 144 bucks, XRP at 53, almost 54 cents. Looking good and green. We got Dogecoin looking green, up 4.2%. I'm going to have to check out my portfolio on that one. Tron is in 10th. And 11 through 20, we got Toncoin, Cardano, Avalanche, Shiba, Wealth, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap, and just for good measure, Polkadot is coming in there at number 21. Fear and Greed is still stable at 49. It's been holding the last couple days. Our time chain block calendar is telling us that $1 will buy you 1,605 Satoshis, or stats, as we like to call them. Bitcoin global liquidity stays about the same. We're pinching a little closer. Altcoin season. Well, when Bitcoin goes up, the odds of altcoin season are going to go up. 35, that's the same as yesterday. This chart supposed to update, I think, every 72 hours or so. So it might be lagging at this moment. Bitcoin price prediction. This moves. They do update this every day. They give a 5-day prediction of $72,290. The reason is it's high is because we're behind the scale of where the 20-day and or maybe it's the 50-day and the 200-day, either the 20-day and the 50-day moving average where they cross and they meet. And we haven't looked at this in a while, but I will scroll down and show you what that looks like right here. So we're pinching in close. That is pushing us into a very bullish market. We could pop anytime. Modeling Bitcoin value with scarcity. This has a chart on it, I believe. There you go. This is a good article. If you go to medium.com and look up modeling Bitcoin's value with scarcity, Plan B, he's the one that did the stock to flow chart. But basically, when you compare the stock to flow of gold, silver, palladium, platinum, and things like that, Bitcoin is doing much, much better. Those are things people use to try to stay ahead of the M1 money supply. This is the M1 money supply inflation, or Bitcoin monetary inflation. So what you have here is inflation equals Coinbase times blocks per year and existing coins. Definitely showing us right here where we're headed. The Bitcoins are here going up. This is inflation. Bitcoin, ever since its inception, just shot right up over the rate of inflation quite quickly. And this is where we are right now. So Bitcoin is going to keep you way ahead of inflation. It averages over 50% per year. All right, now we're going to talk about the crimes, the crime of crypto, right? How they demonize all of cryptocurrency. We talked about the SCE yesterday, suing people. But first, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, for liking and subscribing. I just dropped a video on how to install a Starlink satellite, and I have that hooked up to some of my mining units. So if you're interested in that, it's mostly just the kind of nuts and bolts of it. It's not really the downloading the app on your phone and setting up, which is really straightforward. I don't think it even needs any explanation for the typical crypto person. Mt. Gox is postponing the payment to 2025. They were supposed to be sending out money before the year's end, but that's not happening. MicroStrategy, this is Michael Saylor's company, heavily invested in Bitcoin. It is a software company. It soars to a 25-year high, which is just crazy. I mean, it's doing better than everybody's investing in the AI graphics cards, NVIDIA. Everybody's investing in that. Like that and like two other companies is what all of the gains in the stock market were for most of the last year or so. But MicroStrategy outperformed even that stock. That's because of Bitcoin. There's more to it than that, but just to keep this short, that's where we're at. Again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to know how to stay safe, I have a handout that I can mail you. Just send me an email at mountaincrypto@gmail.com. I think the other day I said at google.com, not google.com, gmail.com, and I will send that off to you. I won't clog up your email with spam, so very few emails. Binance executive Tigran Gambaryan is refused bail again. The High Court, I think that's in Nigeria. He's in Nigeria being held there, and they just keep denying this guy bail. So kind of a bummer, because if he was a politically connected guy, he'd get bail. A little meme coin news. I am not invested in this, and just so you know, none of this is investing advice, but it's just information. Some of it's interesting and top headline news I'm sharing with you. The dog coin here, Runes price prediction, says that dog tops the meme coin gainers with 28% leap as Pepe is unchanged, targets $20 million in pre-sale. So this is on by Insider Bitcoins. You can find that at coinmarketcap.com if you want to read about that. That's where most of these articles are. But this thing is going to trade at way below a penny. 0.005 is the range it's at. Another dog coin. And apparently, according to this, it is in an uptrend. They're comparing it to some of the other meme coins. And here, this is some sort of a Pepe coin right here. It looks like it, according to this, it's up 39%. So yeah, I don't know. I should look. Let me see. Also check my chat. If you guys have any questions, you're on the chat. I'm almost done with the news, so feel free to look at that. Let's see. It would be live here. Here we are. Turn the volume down. Okay. So if you have any questions or anything, I am on the chat right now. Feel free to leave a comment, thumbs up, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. But meme coins, yeah, they're pretty big gambling. Don't put too much into it if you are going to invest in meme coins. Really risky. I have done it. I've been mostly successful. In other words, I have ended up with more money than less, but it's really easy to, invest in 10 of these and watch 8 of them go down before 2 of them go up. TD Bank accepts guilt and prepares to pay $3 billion for money laundering violations. Coin Market Cap tells us this at their Coin Turks News. That's the author here. That is a big fine. It says here that TD Bank accepts guilt and prepares to pay $3 billion for money laundering violations. 10th largest bank in the USA is prepared to pay $3 billion in penalties. They're always trying to talk about crypto being so illegal, but these normal banks are the biggest money launderers of anyone by far, and they just get fined and keep doing it over and over again. I don't think there's a major top 10 bank that hasn't been fined and penalized for some form of what would be considered money laundering under the technicalities of the law. So TD Bank transfers 1.8 billion to the Department of Justice and 1.3 billion to Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. Prosecutors indicated the bank failed to properly monitor trillions of dollars of transactions. Despite warnings from staff, the bank reportedly did not rectify its procedures for years. And there you go. So they get fined. And again, another one gets fined. This happens over and over again all the time. So, in conclusion, okay, Real Freedom says, greeting, brother. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm on another one of my YouTube channels, so I can't really respond to that as right now because I can't get the live chat up while I'm streaming for some reason. I just keep having problems with that. I'm kind of a low tech redneck. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it here. I always talk about a lot of the negative stuff in crypto, but I still think it's a great investment. I don't think they're going to take away our investments. I just think that a lot of the freedom and the things that we would like to see in cryptocurrency are probably going to have a lot of regulation and not be quite as free without the government monitoring every step, every move that we make. And they're not going to let cryptocurrency compete with the dollar globally. So if you want to check out my book, I think there's a link in the description. Check out my book, Bitcoin Freedom, Bitcoin Equals Freedom, and you can check that out. I'm not a book writer, so it's not the most eloquently written, but I think the points are valid, and I go into all these companies that are where the real money launderers are, and it's the banks and the governments is what it is. So anyway, that's going to be it for now. Let's see what we got here. No worries. Okay. All right. Thanks, Real Freedom. Take care, and we will talk to you soon. I am out.